Jason, I am a huge fan of Flashback.
Well, this is an awesome day for you.
No, not so awesome.
No? Really?
Yeah.
I remember playing the original on the Sega Genesis, was it?
Yep, Sega Genesis.
Oh, and it looked incredible.
Sure did.
Those animations. It was fun. It was kind of spooky.
Yep.
Minimal explanation.
Yeah, you remember, like, it, see? Like, it looks just like this. Here you go. This is the best part of this new Flashback.
Okay.
But see, the problem here is that this is the best part of the new Flashback, and they don't even make the old Flashback full screen. Like, you don't even have, there's not even a way, at least that I could tell, to make this bullshit full screen. I'm going to let this run for just a couple minutes. Welcome, everybody, to Rage Select. I am Jeff.
I'm Jason.
And this is that new Flashback game that came out for Xbox Live Arcade.
Yeah.
And, like, in the old days...
It's Summer of Arcade, right?
Summer Arcade, yeah. When this shit came out, it was like, there were a few of these games that were... They were so, like, all this, like, vector-traced motion capture, whatever. Like, these looked different than anything we had seen before.
Yeah.
Like, there were no...
This was kind of a landmark.
Yeah, the emphasis, well, Out of This World and this were both kind of the same, where the emphasis wasn't necessarily on the detail of the graphics as it was on the motion and the framing and that sort of stuff. So you had these real, kind of primitive type of things, but then the motion and the framing and everything just looked way different from before. So that's the intro to the original Flashback. And then let's see if I can even... let's just see here. So you wake up in the jungle, and so this is what it looked like. Remember?
Oh, it was great.
You pull your gun out very first thing, and I can't remember what the inventory. Shoot. You could like roll, bada boom. But see, one of the before we even get into the problems with this particular game. First of all, like, why would you give me this version of Flashback and make it this little screen?
Yeah.
Like,
it's a little gimmick. They're like, oh, look how cute. It's like an old arcade game.
All right.
Hey, remember this better game?
Yeah.
Well, that's not this.
Because this is once again, just kind of, in my opinion, just like DuckTales. This is a game that is like cashing in on nostalgia.
Okay.
Like, they're just like, you guys remember Flashback and you really like it, right? Well, check it out. Like, here is this new Flashback. And what does it look like? Every other fucking video game.
Else. Yeah. They should have kept it a side scroller.
Well, no, I mean,
make it a Metroidvania.
Okay,
kind of
well, let's get to that.
Okay,
This is
yeah,
just
I
the
guess I
beginning.
haven't even seen the game.
Yeah,
yet.
this is the comparison. One thing I will point out is at the beginning of the old Flashback, you saw that the guys that were chasing him were more like dudes, and here they're like these robot men, and it's all super dramatic. I don't know. When I first saw this, I was like, yeah, it's kind of cool, right?
Yeah, sure.
But it goes on for way longer. Jump on the motorcycle. Why don't we have flying motorcycles yet, Jason?
I know.
Seriously.
Don't get me started.
Get to the very first thing. Just flying motorcycles.
Oh, man. I would be dead in like 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Immediately. You wouldn't bother to read the instructions. You just get on.
It's true.
And immediately crash into whatever was in front of you.
I got it.
So, this is very much a lot like the beginning of the previous Flashback. Dude's getting chased.
Yep.
Driving his motorcycle. Now, you'll notice already that the main character looks way douchier.
He does.
Than he did before. The old game, he just kind of looked like a regular schmo, right?
Yeah. Now he looks like a video game hero.
Right. Now he looks like Cyber Drake. Cyber Nathan. All right. Fucking skip all this bullshit. And we crash in the jungle. I think you're about to see the very first problem with this fucking remake of Flashback.
Okay.
I hate.
I'm looking.
Okay. Don't look. Listen.
Okay.
Smooth moves. I'm sure I've had better landings, but I can't remember when.
How incredibly corny and disgusting is that?
Yeah.
All right. And so.
Okay, so see, this looks good. This looks cool.
Sort of, but it just looks like everything else.
Well,
like
sure.
It just looks like there was kind of like a stiffness to the original Flashback, right?
Yeah.
That this doesn't have. First thing, you have to get the gun instead of just having a gun, because that was just what you had.
I think you're kind of nitpicking
Second,
on that one.
You see the way that you like have this 360-degree, like you got to aim and shit, whereas before it was a very simplistic thing of just like, point in the direction you want to shoot and shoot.
Sure.
So don't worry, the problems will become more evident as time goes on. I'm going to direct you also to that little bar down in the bottom right-hand corner with a heart by it.
Yep.
You have a health bar that regenerates over time, Call of Duty style. Okay, wait, is it?
Well, that's in vogue.
Here?
This is where you started. Okay.
Do you have to go? Oh no, wait, I forgot. Yeah, because this is not the way. Like this looks like the first part of the original game, but the first part of the original game did not have a thing you had to destroy to learn how to use a gun.
Okay.
You got a hollow cube.
What is this?
It's mostly the voice acting, Jason.
You summoned us. We came. No.
I'm you.
Where's my Hellraiser video game? For God's
Seriously.
sake. You want flying motorcycles. I just want a Hellraiser video game.
Must get to New Washington and find Ian. He can help you. Find Ian.
Yeah, and in the previous, I'm sorry, for those of you who are like, Jeff, you're being unfair. You better strap in because I'm going to be unfair this entire time. Like in the original Flashback, it was very much kind of like this noir mystery where there wasn't very much like speech. There was no speech.
It was very minimalist in the storytelling.
and it was effective. Like
and it very much added to the mood, I thought.
And you understood what was going on without having to be like expressly told all these different things. Press A while running to perform a long jump. The movement is way more fluid. There's all these dickwad garbage enemies that come at you the entire time, and I don't know. The biggest problem that I have with it is mostly just the dude's voice, because like he does these like one-liners when you kill off certain types of enemies and stuff, and it's just like, oh, seriously, man. All right. Anyway. I don't necessarily like this game all that much.
You don't say.
Yeah. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. But mostly because it doesn't have any of the stuff in Flashback that made Flashback special.
Okay.
It doesn't have a nifty art style. It doesn't have like this real super tight control schema where you're solving these puzzles based on traversal and stuff like that. It's got more. Like you remember the original Flashback, there was much less of this up and down stuff. And it didn't have the original Flashback didn't have a map, so it's like you had to learn kind of how to, what the world was like, and things were just a little bit smaller. Like it just better game in my opinion. But
so, okay, the original aside.
Oh look, I can now charge up my shot on my gun because you could do that in the original game.
The original aside.
Yeah.
How is this without considering that? I know it's hard to say.
I can't divorce myself from it because I love Flashback so much. Like, I'm such a fan of that I can't. Like, we'll probably never do a review of this because I cannot probably objectively tell you about this game without divorcing myself from the fact that it's kind of taken a shit on the original.
This really stuck in your craw, didn't it?
You know what? Like, there's some games where you can make a needless remake, and it's fine. Like, we didn't need a remake. I didn't want a remake. You're cashing in, whatever. But I love Flashback. It's like a seminal game in my gaming history.
Well, I think you need to be honest, and I think now's the time to tell everyone that this Flashback remake snuck into your house and peed on your rug.
Well, that too,
because that's how you're acting.
My dog told me it did some bad stuff. Let's see.
The Flashback remake came in and did horrible things to my dog.
It totally did. Oh fuck! All right, we gotta go up and around.
So is this better or worse than Smurfs 2? You have to think about it.
Smurfs 2 was more honest about it itself.
How?
Well, Smurfs 2 was just a kid's game, right? It was just like,
sure.
It wasn't pretending to be like some kind of. I mean, you put the word Flashback on a game, you've got a reputation to live up to. You've got a legacy that you need to take into account when you're making a game like this. It's an old game that was well beloved for good reason, and like you throw away the art style, you throw away the control schema, you throw away everything but the basic outlines of the story, and you turn it into a generic side scroller. Like fuck you, Just if you're gonna put the word Flashback on the game, be a fan of Flashback.
Looks like a sap collector.
Don't make bridges that are
This is where the sap is coming from.
powered by sap coming out of trees. That's fucking stupid.
You're taking this kind of personally.
Also, the dialogue is so fucking dumb.
Maybe. I certainly could be.
Like, this guy was getting chased by killer robots, and he escaped in the jungle and crashed, almost died. And he's just like, "Hey, buddy, what's going on?"
This is all a bit hazy. I think I hit my head in the fall.
Like, it sounds like it's voiced by some 17-year-old. I'm just like,
Yeah, this is like Flashback produced from the makers of Arrow.
right. Anyway, is it the worst game I've ever played in my entire life? Oh, no, obviously not. It's not worse than Dive Kick, obviously, Jason.
Clearly not.
All right, shoot the bypass ducts. Oh, we found the molecular glasses. The things that let him see that the world was full of alien creatures and stuff. That was the reason that he had to run in the first place, because he discovered they live,
Oh, was that it?
Yeah, that was the plot of the original Flashback.
I don't remember.
Dude made some glasses, and then he found out that there were aliens walking among us.
I haven't played it in like 25 years.
It says it hit the... Oh, yeah, okay, fine. Jump, asshole. I don't know. I hope that Oddworld is a little bit more just like, hey, here's Oddworld, but it looks way better. Like, would it have been cool if they had made this game, but it had had that minimalist art style, and they'd have done, like, used the fact that they didn't have to program all these dumb generic 3D plants and shit to actually give it kind of like an identity that differentiated it from, I don't know, every other side-scrolling video game ever in the history of mankind. Meh. Meh. I say. Especially because they put this shit out on like the iPad last year or the year before, right?
Really?
Yeah, you could just go get Flashback. I don't know.
Like this one?
Oh, also, you can you totally get skill points and you upgrade, and you can do upgrades, but the upgrades are worthless. So whatever. Put some points into it. I don't care. Whatever.
Oh, wow. I never thought I'd see the day.
Yeah. Oh, look, a combat roll, so I can kill all these garbage enemies. Oh, look, now I'm stuck on the geometry of the world. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't know. I just think it's amusing that this is what you choose to. This is what
upsets me so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I understand. It's just, like, the Flashback was one of those games when I was a kid that, where you got your parents would rent you the video game over the weekend, right?
Yeah.
And I would go back and rent Flashback over and over and over again because I loved it so much. Or Out of This World or something like that. And this is just so fucking generic and sanitized that, I don't know, I could give less of a shit. Like, look, here's this fruit. I'm totally going to use it, and I'm going to get this guy's teleportation thing, and I'm going to take it back to him. I don't know.
What did he say?
I don't know. Some dumb shit. He's got one-liners. He spouts out a bunch of one-liners when he's in combat. Because, right?
Yeah, game developers, you got to stop with the one-liners.
Yeah.
You're never good at them. Ever.
Well, Nathan Drake is pretty good at them.
That's true. That's true.
Nathan Drake is he's pretty good at them. I got a question to ask you. We're talking about, Kevin and I were talking about sexism in video games on the podcast. About the objectification of women in video games, right?
Yeah.
And we came across this weird kind of like, well, what if men are already being objectified? It's just that women, they aren't looking for like, big bulky beefcake dudes. If instead of saying like, oh, I can never have a body like that, if as men we're going to be like, oh, I could never be as charming as Nathan Drake and as roguish and clever and good looking and stuff like that.
I don't know. You always reminded me a little bit of Nathan Drake.
Me? Is it
No.
because I don't tuck my shirt in all the way?
You got the half tuck.
The half tuck?
Don't think I didn't notice. I was like, oh, Jeff's doing the half tuck tonight.
Yep.
He's
Yep.
wanting to get some.
Get my Drake on.
Get his Drake on.
Get my Drake on. All right, here, have this.
Yeah. So recently, so you're familiar with the saga of Amanda Bynes?
No.
So she was on a couple of movies and some stupid TV show or something. I don't know. She's some kid.
Right.
And she's like going out of her damn mind. And I think she's on the drugs
Oh,
and stuff.
which ones? The good ones?
I
the
don't
bad
know.
ones?
I don't know.
Like
Probably the bad
bath
ones.
salts?
Maybe.
Bath salts and whippets?
I don't think she's eaten anyone yet.
Horse
but,
tranquilizers?
But yeah,
Angel dust?
she's kind of losing her shit, and she like got put into rehab and all this stuff.
Uh-huh.
Great.
Look.
And arrested. Awesome sauce.
Sauce.
Okay, kill yourself.
Why is the main character of Flashback saying fucking awesome sauce? That was the point where I threw my controller down and turned the game off. I was
So-
like, eat my shit, Flashback remake.
So
Wait, sorry, go ahead.
Amanda Bynes tweeted a while back, I want Drake to murder my vagina.
Nathan Drake.
I thought that's what she was talking about for
Oh,
a second.
the rapper Drake.
She was talking about the rapper Drake, and I was like, oh, man, she was much cooler when I thought she was talking about Nathan Drake.
You know, we
Because I don't have a vagina, but
Right.
I'm like, yeah, Nathan Drake, you want him to murder your vagina?
sounds good to me, man.
Go for it, chick. Good taste.
I
I think Jeff would bottom for him personally.
we
but-
haven't talked on the show yet about how upset both of us are about the Miley Cyrus twerking incident at the MTV Video Music Awards. This shit's so fucking stupid.
Oh God, everybody's talking about it.
I don't give a shit.
Don't care.
Yeah, I could care less. Some dumb white chick is like, I'm gonna fucking shake my butt on stage, and I've got a dumb
right.
show.
Okay.
And
yeah.
then Beetlejuice came out, and it was like, well,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. And I was like, oh, it's not Beetlejuice. Fuck. That would have been way better if it
Feel
was
a little
Beetlejuice.
anxious, if you know what I mean.
That's right. Well, because the first time I heard anything about it was somebody on my Facebook posted a picture of that dude, whatever the fuck his name is, with Beetlejuice's head on it. And I was like, okay, I'm interested in this weird, skanky Beetlejuice stuff at the
Yeah.
VMAs. Like, sure, man.
Man, you know what? Okay, so apparently that guy's Robin Thicke.
Uh-huh.
He's I'm pretty sure he's Alan Thicke's son.
Yeah.
The
yeah.
dad from Growing Pains.
Yes. Oh, oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, shit. What's going to happen?
I like to think that Alan Thicke is
Oh,
getting calls
boy.
from Kirk Cameron right now going, you have to do something about your son. He's going to hell. But, man, just think, she could have turned that whole thing around. All of this uproar
Yeah.
would be for naught if it actually had been Beetlejuice.
Yes. Everybody would have been like,
Suddenly it would have been just awesome and brilliant.
this is awesome. If Michael Keaton came out and started rapping as Beetlejuice.
Oh, shit, man. I would be watching that over and over.
Oh, I didn't pick up the exploding fruit because you can get hand grenades apparently for some dumb reason. Oh my God.
But yeah, I
Yeah, I
don't care.
Oh yeah,
Call me Joe. What can I do you for?
like this guy is just hanging out, and you walk up to him and he's like, "Call me Joe. I need to jump
Yeah.
into that giant hole. Can you give me an anti-grav belt?" And he's like, "Well, I could, but there's some mutants that you need to kill 12 of and bring me their toenails or whatever first." So
It's like, also, what are you doing here?
yeah,
He's like, I'm just hanging out by the hole.
this is my whole fuck you. Just I want to go up and kill the mutants. Like in the previous flashback, there was a mutant like right at the very beginning.
Oh, yeah.
You remember? Dude,
Yeah.
the guy that would shoot you right away, like this guy. And you could just like walk up to him and shoot him like that because
he would wreck you.
Yeah, he would shoot you with a shotgun and you would die right away. So you'd come up
Yeah.
with a clever way to get around him.
Now you just shoot him a bunch.
Yeah. Oh, and here's the fruit that you collect that you can throw as a grenade. Hey, I got a grenade
Man.
now. Huzzah!
I wish those were real.
Grenade fruit.
Yeah, you can just buy them at the grocery store.
I want a grenade smoothie, honestly.
Grenade smoothie.
That's what I'm more into. Here, eat grenade, stupid.
That was
Okay.
ineffective. Did it even blow up?
No, apparently I need to shoot it for it to
Oh.
blow up. Oh. There's also stuff you could like kill. You saw down there. Kill 10 morph eyes because I don't know.
I think you're being a little too hard on this game.
It's a nostalgia cash grab, man. I'm starting to get real fucking sick of that. Like I'm to the point where if you're not doing anything outside of making a mediocre version of an old game and slapping a name on it so that you can get the recognition from people, then you should be fucking ashamed of yourself. Like have a little bit more dignity in your game development studio and make a game that's fucking worth playing.
You should be ashamed of yourself. Have some dignity. Like they just crapped their pants at a party.
Yeah, kind of. Like, I mean, I don't know. No. Oh, look at a turret.
You disgust Jeff.
I'm gonna stand
You
here
have
and-
brought shame to this dojo.
That's right. Like in the previous flashback, I would have been completely dead at this point.
Yes. For
bo-
playing like this, just running around.
And now what?
What are
I'm
you doing?
I don't know. I'm just hitting the left stick in one direction, and he's doing that. He's fucking humping the air.
Some sort of little dance.
It's the Video Music Awards. He's doing his Robin Thicke, man.
You need one of those
Beetlejuice.
foam fingers.
I think the game might actually be fucked at this point.
Really?
Yeah, like I can't move. Let's see. I'll throw
Can
a
you
grenade
roll?
at my feet.
Try to roll.
I can't roll. Nope.
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 Okay.
Throw a grenade at my feet. I can't throw a grenade. I can't do this.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool, right?
Yep.
Also, buggy.
Uh-oh. Jeff's bringing the rage.
Load the last checkpoint, apparently, because, I don't know, you got fucked. Why isn't fucking Delphine and U.S. Gold around anymore, Jason?
I don't know. I wonder whatever happened to them.
Oh, they totally went out of business. I know what happened to them.
Oh, really? What? Like
Years ago, I believe.
yeah, but why? I mean,
Because they didn't have, what was the last U.S. Gold game that you played?
no, yeah.
Or Delphine, for that matter. Also, did you play the sequel to Flashback? Fade to Black?
I don't know that I did.
That game was garbage dick. Oh, it was so much garbage dick, it was not even funny. Yeah, all right. I already did this part.
I like how they're sending the Darth Maul probe droids after you.
And how they, like, infinitely spawn.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you don't even have to try to dodge those guys' attacks. You just stand there and let
Yeah.
them attack you. I mean, I guess there's. I made a mistake. There's not regenerating health. You do have to find those little things, but they give you enough health so that you don't necessarily have to even worry about it.
Yeah.
You know, you're just like, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah, that's
I'm a modern gamer, and I like it when things are real easy.
yeah,
apparently.
It seems to, yeah, well, that's the thing is that you don't really see the level of difficulty that you do in past games.
Oh, look, I got some more skill points.
And when you do, people bitch about it, like DuckTales.
Yeah, but DuckTales wasn't. I mean, one of the problems that I had with DuckTales is that DuckTales wasn't very rewarding for learning how to play it. It was just like, ooh, I beat this boss, hooray.
Yeah, well, a lot of people were talking about how, like, a lot of reviewers were bitching, like, it's too hard.
Yeah. It is pretty hard. I mean, like, it just didn't.
And that's funny because when it came out, I
okay.
remember thinking, God, DuckTales is easy.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Now I'm sure if I played it, I'd get my duck ass handed to me.
you duck ass.
My duck ass.
I need one more red fruit. You see a red fruit anywhere?
Yeah,
there
right
it
there.
is. Okay. And I'm going to give him 7 of these red fruit. He's going to give me his anti.
No, you
his
need
jet
one
boots.
more.
One more?
Yeah.
Shit.
Time to party.
Here are these fruits.
Did you hear that one?
Well, no. What did he say?
Time to party.
Oh, God.
Yeah, seriously. Like, I hate this asshole. I hate him. Hate him. So much hate. So much rage. Okay, where's the last red fruit? I guess I could backtrack to the previous level. Ow.
Yeah, don't step on that.
Whatever. Who cares?
Don't tell me what to do.
You're not my real dad, Jason. What was that? I hit left and jump, and he was just like, what? Did I miss one over in before mutant territory?
Well,
Is there one up here?
clearly.
Ba-ba-da-ba-doo. Come on, go. Can't you guys just tell me where it is? I really don't care.
Yeah, there's no sort of map or indicator. You gotta go down?
Well, down is where Joe was, right?
I don't know.
Fucking crazy
Oh,
Joe.
there it is. There's one right directly under you.
Under?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, no, down, boy. Down, Conrad, or whatever your name is. Dumbass. Oh!
There. You got it.
Hooray!
Yay!
I did it!
Yay!
And I helped. Yeah.
A deal is a deal.
Here, asshole.
Here's your belt.
Like, I seriously think they just brought hobos in off the street to do the vocal dialogue for this.
Oh, I wish. That game would have been a lot better. I think they should do that. I think there needs to be a game. Like Condemned.
Awesome sauce!
They need to get actual crazy people and hobos
Uh-huh.
to do the voice work.
Just take the stuff out
Yeah.
of the street.
Oh, no, they should have done that on the Smurfs.
I do remember this. This is in the original game where it's like, in order to get back to the city, you have to jump in this hole with an anti-gravity belt. This giant hole leads down to the city, or whatever. This is really creative. Really
What's
creative
with
at
this
the time.
music?
It's bad. That's what's with it. I mean, look at this guy. I want to punch him out. He looks like a fucking frat douche from a bar.
God, it's like this game gave you a disease and owes you money.
It kind of did. It kind of gave me the disease of like,
Unreasonable hatred.
yeah, well, it's reasonable. This hatred is completely reasonable, Jason. Right. I mean, you remember the game show that you went on in this game?
Yeah.
This is farther than I've ever been in the game. I got to the red fruit part, and I was just like, dude, fuck a bunch of that. What's up here? Is it death? Okay.
Use your molecular glasses.
Yeah. Because look, you see all the science they've got overlaid on the molecular glasses? Did you see that?
Some advanced science.
Is this somebody's apartment?
He's just standing. Is he playing the Kinect?
Fuck you!
Oh, no, he's being held up. Okay.
Oh, it's a robot. I'm going to kick that robot's ass. I'm going to stand here and shoot it over and over again because that requires no skill whatsoever.
Always did have a way with words.
What?
Right there, Conrad.
Is this a bet? Did somebody lose a bet for this game? How much time do we have left over there? We'll see if I can rustle up an aneurysm before we get done with this video.
We got about 4 minutes.
Okay.
So you keep working on that aneurysm.
All right. Dude, your mustache sucks. This is the future. Shave. Total Recall.
Can't believe you're still using.
Oh, and they're using the fucking...
I dumped him.
They didn't even bother to...
Animatics.
They didn't even bother to color the cutscenes. You're using a motion comic that doesn't even move. It isn't even colored. God damn it. This is terrible.
I don't know how to render first aid for someone who is suffering an aneurysm.
Oh, just pour
So
liquor
I'm
in
just
me.
going to film it, and it will be the last Rage Select.
Okay, good, good. I don't think there's any blood coming out of my ears yet, but...
Your special Patreon video is
right.
watching Jeff die.
Yep, yep.
And then I poke him with a stick. And then my puppet humps him.
And then go, yep, he's dead all right. It's the Grant and Jason show forever.
Hey, Grant, yeah, you know that guy Jeff?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead.
That is until they release the Elder Scrolls Online, and that causes you to have an aneurysm.
No, already played it. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Yeah.
You left this.
Blur,
I don't know. It seemed cool, but yeah, it's an MMO.
What'd you give me? A force field? Okay. So you're saying that before I didn't have a force field and people were just shooting the piss out of me?
Yep.
Cool. Find a VR console and connect to it. I don't know, man. Like maybe just maybe make Flashback 2 and make it a totally a Metroidvania game instead of remaking the first one. Just leave the original one. Why are there deadly killer robots just in the mall and shit? Are
In the future.
uh-huh.
Dude, I've actually seen that movie.
Deadly killer robots in the mall? Chopping Mall?
Chopping Mall.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. It's awesome.
What was the one that had what's her face from Labyrinth in it? Jennifer Connelly, where she was in the mall.
I don't recall. What are you talking about?
I want to use the elevator. Let me in.
Why did he say you couldn't use it?
He said it's out of order. Come
Oh.
back later. Oh, here, free VR access. This is the VR minigame. It says find a VR console. I'm standing.
Wally?
Yeah. There we go. What just happened? What I just teleported into. Is it the lawnmower man in here or what?
It's what's happening. It's a virtual boy.
Conrad, you're late.
The only
Yeah,
thing
you remember
I
this part from the original Flashback, Jason?
No, I don't.
Yeah, it's because it wasn't in there.
One message.
Is this? Can I pick a new skin for my voicemail attendant here besides Wilford Brimley or Old Man or whatever this is?
It's like Patrick Stewart.
It's a location.
I'm alright with Patrick Stewart,
Have you seen that video of Patrick Stewart giving the acting lesson to his fiance?
where he's like super high.
He's so high.
I haven't actually seen
He's
it.
high as a kite.
Okay, can I leave?
Nice. That's not bad.
Yes, indeed.
I want to punch him. I want to punch him right in his. fucking, okay, I wanna,
To integrate active
you are not ready to integrate active service. You've lost too much memory.
training rooms.
And
Oh, it's the
you're talking in overage now.
the key skills any galactic what?
I gotta go. Thanks.
Words. I gotta go.
Yeah, bye. Is that a Death Star back there?
I think so.
God damn. Yeah. I don't know if you could pick one. If you could pick one game franchise for nobody to ever like remake, right? Like something from the old days. You don't ever want to see them bring it back and try to like relaunch it and make a new version of it. What would it be?
I don't have any such qualms with
remakes?
nothing is sacrosanct. I mean, it's like the remakes do not affect the original
Yeah.
whatsoever. So yeah, remake it all. Some of the best movies have been remakes. You know. I'm trying to think of a remake of a game that was actually better than the original. I'm sure there is one. Just nothing's coming to mind right now. But like the original or the remake to Sinistar, that sucked. I love the original Sinistar. Actually, some of the asteroids updates, those were cool. Pac-Man Championship DX or whatever.
Pac-Man Championship DX is the shit.
It is so fucking
that
good.
game is way awesome.
Yeah, that one is badass.
Have you played? Have they?
I think
released
Donkey
the-
Kong Country is better than Donkey Kong, but that doesn't really count.
Yeah,
That's more of a different thing with the same character.
I'm not the biggest fan in the world of Donkey Kong Country. I'm ashamed to admit. I'd like to like it more than I do, but so wait. Everybody here, this is just like a bar, right?
Yeah.
And yet there's just killer drones just fucking walking around. And why is there a Morphi? That was like some kind of crazy.
I think it'd be a lot
Why
more.
are these guys
I think
chasing
the
me?
bar would be a lot more exciting if every now and then a killer robot would show up.
Just flew in.
Yeah.
Just started fucking your balls up or whatever.
Yeah.
What was the use? Are we done? Are we done yet?
We're done.
Okay.
Aneurysm free. All right.
you,
So
Flashback.
yes, this was a thank you video for being a subscriber. We hope you enjoyed it.
God damn
If you enjoyed it more than Jeff did. So yeah, you can subscribe on Patreon. But well, hell, you already knew that if you're watching this.
Yep.
So again, thank you. We greatly appreciate it. See, Jeff suffers just for you.
Yeah, without your support, I wouldn't be able to do this to myself or to Jason or to anybody. Please, for the love of God, don't buy this game. And if you've already bought it, put it on a USB card and take that, or put it on a USB memory stick, take that stick and throw it in a fucking fire because fuck this game and fuck it.